Yee-hoo. Just gonna go for a little drive, guys, that's all. Just a little drive. Still snow on the ground. It's -5 last night. Now it's about 15. So I didn't really plan on doing this at this moment, but let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about the weather. What song was that? That was an 80s song. Anyways, just want everybody to realize that you know, I'm not gonna get into the, I'm just gonna turn here. I'm just gonna go for a random drive, guys, up where I'm Breckenridge. You've seen this, but we're just gonna kind of tool through town here. Hopefully avoid the 5-0. I'm gonna try to avoid the politics behind this discussion. And I just want to let folks understand that what the nation experienced in the last 2 days, it's not just abnormal, it's historic. There were 7 to 10 inches between Texas and Florida. And I'm not talking about just the interior. I'm talking about, you know, all types of environments. Close to the coastal areas as well. Of course, right on the coastal areas, it'll be a couple degrees warmer, but that doesn't mean that they didn't get hit too. 7 to 10 inches between Texas and Florida. New Orleans got hit with at least 10 inches. That's just absolutely insane. The temps to go with the snowfall this polar vortex has produced are just extraordinary. They are just extraordinary. You know, again, it was -5 last night. Records are falling, have been falling all over the entire U.S. for the past couple days, and really the, you know, building up to the last couple days. I'll just say, you know, in general, beginning, you know, almost a week ago. And I'd also like to point out, hopefully some of you have seen my climate talk, my one climate talk at, it was maybe almost a month ago that I gave outside of Appalachian Brewing. But some people may not think there's a correlation, let alone causation, between these facts, but the agencies have had to officially update again the position of magnetic north, because it just keeps chugging along. Right when they thought, ooh, there's the Federal Point. I still have to stay there, guys. What a beautiful hotel. They've had to update the maps again because magnetic north just keeps chugging along. What the geomagnetic excursion / reversal taking place is doing is it's interfering, of course, with the atmosphere, because our magnetosphere is severely weakened. When this happens, it does affect the climate. One thing it affects is cloud formation, which has to do with particles. because of course you need a substrate to produce clouds. And they're noticing other effects in the deserts, between the deserts and the clouds as well. Basically, you know, cloud formation. It is not beginner stuff again, guys. So I really don't have time to get into the ins and outs that I actually do understand. But it would be quite a coincidence, right? It would be quite a coincidence if this were just all by chance and none of this, you know, these two things didn't have to do with each other, because they're taking place at exactly the same time, and all of it's unprecedented. Okay, so we have two unprecedented aspects. We have the race of magnetic north and the reorientation of magnetic lines. We got whales and birds dropping out of the sky and being beached, which obviously has to do with magnetics and polarity. And at the same time, we're experiencing, and we have been experiencing really for the last about the last 20 years now, since Katrina, extreme weather of all types in all parts of the country and in all parts of the world. So if you want to just write that up to chance, then that's on you. That's your decision-making process, and I can't really do a whole lot to change that, but I'm trying to lay out another scenario which absolutely exists and which can absolutely be verified. That this is just wild territory that we're in, guys, and it's really largely uncharted territory, because again, weather records only go back 150 years or so. So just give you something to think about. I love Gettysburg in the off-season. I love Gettysburg in the off-season. So pretty. So that's why there's still snow on the ground. Obviously, the snow is over a week old, folks. Under normal circumstances, during the daytime with the sunlight, we would have seen quite a bit of melting. In fact, all of this would have been melted by now, because a week ago we only got, what, you know, an average of 4 inches or so. I guess you'd say in the mid-Atlantic, or between central Maryland and south central PA, where I am now, obviously. That the snow on the ground should not be here anymore. And I'm sorry, we got a dusting that was supposed to be 3 to 6 inches. We got a dusting, you know, a couple days ago. So there's really no logical reason, there's certainly no reason, you know, in the past many generations worth of weather, that this would have happened. This is extremely, extremely abnormal. And whatever your rationales for them are, I just want to say your rationales at this point are getting kind of flimsy. Anyhow, just wanted to do another vid, guys. I'm headed down Baltimore Street, obviously, and I'm headed to the outlets because I owe an aunt and uncle of mine a Christmas present, and they're in town visiting my parents right now. So I'm gonna head on down to the outlets, to the Columbia outlet, and see if I can't find a couple of gifts for them. Gotta make this light. Gotta watch traffic. Gotta look out for the 5-0. Anyhow, guys, I'm almost up. You know, it's about 9 minutes or so. Just some more fun in the snow here in Gettysburg, since there's still snow on the ground. Why not? It's still here. Amazingly so. Oh, I'll give you a little quick shot of East Cemetery Hill. Just beautiful. You guys, I think, saw that in the snow. I think I was up there a week or so ago. I can't remember. Just beautiful. Those of you who live in south central PA and central Maryland, it's a beautiful time. It's cold, but it's a beautiful time to visit. So let me wrap this up and get some shopping done, guys. I'll see you soon.